Welcome in everyone. We're still going with blueprints. And it is day 108 and we are still in the Great Memo Grind. We're so close to getting RNG, and having Lady Luck and RNGesus not screw us out of everything all the time. But we're trying. Let's see what flavor of Memo Grind we have today, shall we? Shall we? Ooh. Ah. Hopefully this coffee will make everything better. Ooh, we got mail today. Yay. What did Kimberly send us? A sleeping mask and gems. Thank you, girl. I clearly do not get enough sleep. Alright. Let's get our allowance. We have 6 gems instead of 4. One of our sleep studies has given us extra gems, I think. I think we're getting 4 gems for the cavern. Or I should say 2 gems for the cavern, 2 gems for a sleep study room that has gone unrecorded because I messed up somewhere, and 2 gems for the morning room. Or maybe it's just... No, I'm doing the math wrong. It is 2 gems for the gemstone cavern, 2 gems for the morning room effect and from yesterday, and 2 gems from the mail. Okay. Now that my brain is screwed on straight, let's make a wish and hope all of our dreams come true. We need the blessing of the monk again. We do. We will not be getting it today. I could do trading post shenanigans, but I think I'm just gonna tool shed it up and be on my way. Ah, shovel. I love you, shovel. And we also get lockpicks. Okay. Not that lockpicks are particularly interesting, but we have them. I have my shovel, dude. Why would I end the day? RNGesus is just gonna mess with us no matter what we do. And we can still get rank 8 memos, and we can still get treasure trove memos, and there's things we can do with the day, so we're gonna do them. I do not, in fact, have a lot of keys though, so we're gonna start with the break room and do some fun puzzle math. What puzzle math are you sending us today? Halvesies of 18 is 9. Halvesies of 4 is 2. Halvesies of 10 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay. Halvesies of 4 is 2. Plus halvesies of 3 is 1.5. 1.5 plus 2 is 3.5. Rounded to the nearest 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Minus 1 is 19. But and then they gave me the exact same thing again. Okay. Thank you for the alert, Crafty Blue. Another 2 or 3, or maybe even 4 blue memos, yes. Not so sure. I assume that 0.5 rounds up. Yes. According to real world math, if you are 0.5 and over, it rounds up. If you are 0.4 and under, it rounds down. Okay, now we have keys. And we're close enough to the entrance that we could shortcut to the foundation if we wanted to. But I'm going to play around a little bit. Especially since now I can start experimentations. Good, it should, but I've had official things that round it down, and I don't like those. Ah. Well, that's fine too. Have we missed anything? No, we have not. Keycard though? I do have a keycard, so I would like more of these doors. And if they should become offline, they can just not, you know, get anyone stuck in the house. That's fine. Okay. Time to remote over to the laboratory. For each upgraded floor plan, please increase my lockpicking skills. Thank you. Please place this special order for me. The shovel must be in the commissary as often as possible. Alright, that is all I needed to do. We're gonna go up this side. Treasure trove! Lovely of you to join us. And I have keys. 'Tis a good day. And I do not have the horrible beeps, so this will not be a chore. I could ignore the money, but sometimes it comes in handy. We hit up showroom and commissary and kitchen and even locksmith on occasion, and, you know, buy all the things. So it's not like the money is terrible, it's just not the most interesting thing we could be doing with our day. It's a little bit fussy to pick up, but it's fine. Hello? Okay. Okie dokie. Time to get set up for this. Doo-ba-doo. Found floor plans. Remind me later. Treasure trove. All the way down to the bottom. We have a pink flame box. Number 44. Could be an interesting one. We'll find out. How many coins now? It's going to be absurd. Ah, I remember when money was scarce and you couldn't even afford a shovel when you found it. How things have changed. Yes, how things have changed. Treasure trove, 47 times 5. That's what we're up to. Yep, I make a lot of money now. It's kind of ridiculous. The monk wants beyond the second chamber. Now this is a handwritten red memo, which means that it is probably true. But I have no idea what it references. Huh? If you can get beyond the second antechamber, which requires the monk, that's fair. We have monked the antechamber into the outer room. It didn't really help us. I don't remember what happened, but it didn't really help us. We've done it. Okay. So this one will be 45. And this one will be 46. And past that point, I don't believe we might end up back at the beginning. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm very close to not needing the memos in this room at all. Okay. Can I get the conservatory, please? No. I can get the quest bedroom, though. And improve my lockpicking skill. Okay, weight room. We'll play with you today. Nothing on the benches, just the usual shenanigans. I have 2 resigning rooms in my draft, so it's fine. Tis fine. You know what? We'll go up these. Kennel's good, but I'm gonna take the breakfast nook. Okay, conference room. Hello, banana. Banana. Alright, nothing going on in the conference room today. Yeah, why not tunnel straight to foundation? That'd be good. I don't have... That's fine. Ooh, turnip. Lovely. Nothing. Tra-la-la-la-la. And this will get us to foundation. Just some coins. That is open. Car keys. Okay. Not a fantastic trade, but it was not an unreasonable one. Another turnip. Beautiful. A rock. A rock. And some pebbles. Okay, well, the turnip was good. I could banner for blue rooms now and make it really difficult for myself. Rude. I've done both of these. So now I have to go through antechamber to get to these, if I even care. I may not. Mostly I just wanted that, and I cannot get down. Okay. The other side has a keycard door, so that will be better. Okay, out of these three, why is all of them pointing downward? Oh, that's annoying. South door is open and it won't even connect. Okay. And I believe I've gotten all of these rooms. Yeah, trophy room's done. Drawing room's done. Dining room is definitely done. I need, like, okay. I need the sauna, the workshop, the pump room, but that requires me to have the pool down. The drafting studio, chamber of mirrors, which is rare. The attic. And the spare terrace. That's it. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Because these are 3 rooms that can't actually get them. Okay. So that makes visually easier. Yeah, I'm just at a point where it's just very hard to get the ones that I haven't already done. Okay. It's fine. The fact that these are all pointed down, though, is pissing me off. Now I want brass compass. Yeah. Rerolls would be great, but, like, the fact that they're all pointed down and south door is the door that is open just kind of pisses me off right now. Oh well. Okay, nothing on this table. We've done all 3 of these. Yeah, I have done clock tower, right? I remember doing clock tower, but let me just double check. If I can find it. Oh wait, clock tower is in... yeah, I've done clock tower. I haven't finished all the classrooms. But all of the other blue rooms elsewhere are done. Okay. Workshop. Perfect. I have not done workshop. And now we can. Workshop is unfortunately a sort of busy room, so you have to look at all the angles for things. Ah, there it is, in the wood. It's in the wood. I see it. Woo! Okay. Certain rooms, like mechanical rooms, are more likely to contain security doors. Okay. Good to know. That's actually a pretty good thing to know. Okay, so workshop is done. Pump room does require me to have the pool room down, so that one's just going to be kind of fussy. Attic. Let's see here. Literally, attic, chamber of mirrors, drafting studio, sauna. So mostly just like rooms that are already in a higher ranking of a pain in the ass to get to. I don't think, yeah, I don't have anything that would actually combine. Okay. And then this is the last one that I have a possibility. And all of them I've done. So. Which is fine. The rank 8 stuff is going to be really annoying. So Trav, because I have to do classroom stuff, they're still for this rank 8 memos, I might use the classrooms to reroll because they give me a ton of rerolls, which is really nice. But is there, out of the few rooms of the blueprints that I'm missing for rank 8, outside of the classrooms, is there any specific one of them that I need to prioritize that has a good hint in it out of the ones I have left? So it's spare room, attic, chamber of mirrors, and drafting studio, and sauna. Like, not a lot. There we go. That's the list. None of those matter, really. They're all basic trivia stuff. Okay, so it's really just the classrooms that have the most interesting thing left in, like, Classroom 8. Cool. I can live with that. Alright. Is there anything in the cubbies? Sometimes there's, like, a gem. No. Okay. If it's just basic trivia stuff, I'm not going to worry about it. I have gotten this one. I don't remember where I got it. Our mom and her doves. Her pigeons. Once you get it, maybe it doesn't respawn? I don't know. Very strange. Whatever, I got it. Really? Well, it looks like I'm not getting into Antechamber again today. Well, actually, I could redraw. Never mind. Yeah, grab Classroom 8, though 9 doesn't matter. Every other blue room you have access to isn't important. Not to say that you don't mind having them, but yeah. I'm not going to worry about them past this point anyway. I don't have any keys to open these trunks. And I haven't picked up Sledgy, so okay. Does not matter. Cool. I can mess around now. Nope, I don't have keys for that either. That's fine. So now I'm going to play around and grab some rooms that are useful to me, essentially. This one is the boiler room. Yeah, I don't have the boiler room down. I don't care. Now I have enough steps to play with. I do need the attic. At the moment, I don't care about Lost and Found. Allison! Congrats on your 50 stream streak. I thought I'd shared this yesterday. No, it didn't prompt yesterday, so you have it today. Welcome in. How are you doing? Nice. I have a key. Ah, the good sound. You're doing okay? How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm about to pet a puppy. Puppy! Hello. Doing all right. We're having a good day. Ooh, and a trap. Nice. Nice. The office, I guess? Yeah, it's warm everywhere. It's just freaking awful. Summer this year is the worst. I have the conference room, so we're just gonna do that. 'Cause can. Next time I'm through the conference room, it'll be funny. Okay, I am gonna do this. Can't complain that it's drying my clothes faster. That's fair. That is the only upside. Okay. put gallery here. And then we're gonna grab coat check. Let's grab out my telescope. Because I intend to throw planetarium down somewhere and finish off planetarium. Okay, Parlor. Yay for that. Nothing extra on the tables. So what nonsense are you up to today? The gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. Well, we'll see about that, Black. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. Interesting. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. I believe that white is false. I believe that white is false, false. I believe that black is false, true. I believe that blue is true, true. But for those of you who followed along with this game up until this point, here are the rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So one of those boxes is true, true. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, which means one of those boxes is false, false. Only one box is a prize. Within the other two are always empty. So if it says that the gems are in multiple boxes, it's absolutely false. From these three rules, we have to decide which of these boxes is true, true, which of these boxes is false, false, and which of these boxes could be either both true, both false, or one true, one false, in whichever order. This is what is considered to be a logic puzzle. It does have red herrings. We also know that the true box is not necessarily the box with the prize inside, aka gems. And this is because sometimes the false box can have gems. So that is sort of an unwritten rule, but we have seen it in the workshop. Which I could quite literally go and show you either in my notes because I took a picture of it or whatever. But I believe that the gems are in the box with a false statement is false. And both statements on the blue box are true is true. I believe that this is the box that could have either or. The gems are not in the blue box and the gems are not in the black box. I think both of these statements are false. And the reason I believe this is because I feel like blue is telling us the truth. Both of these statements are true and the gems are in this box. The only way I can double check that my assumption is correct is to open the box. I have 2 tries at this because I have 2 keys, but well, I was wrong. I was confident in my incorrectness, but I was wrong. So somewhere I have misstepped in the logic. Blue is the false, false box. Both of these statements are actually false, and the gems are not in this box. So white says the gems are not in the blue box, and that is correct. White also says the gems are not in the black box. The gems are in a box with a false statement, and both statements on the blue box are true. Well, we know that both statements on the blue box are not true. So, if blue is false, false, and this one is false, the gems are in a box with a false statement could be true. This is false, false. This is at least false. It could both, they both could be false, false, which means that the gems are in the white box, if this is true, true. White, red herring to me. It's fine. So I technically failed this puzzle, even though I got the gems. It'd be like that sometimes. We haven't been to the rumpus room in a while, but I don't really need it. Let's see, Mechanarium, I have 1, 2, and Mechanarium makes 3. And Mechanarium makes 3. Okay. So that just makes it an uppy-downy room. That's fine, actually. That's preferable. Okay. We'll put you here. Perfect. Could do the parlor again. But I think I'd much rather have the music room here. Well, the music room is pointing up though. Ah, but I can rotate the floor plans. Never mind. God, I love rotating floor plans. Ah, nice. Secret garden key, which I can only use here. I mean, the fact that I can use it is pretty cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can I have a dead end room here, please? Thank you. The sauna. Sure. Why not? More steps tomorrow. Ooh, and a gem. Ah, the somber piano music. So somber. So piano. So music. Well, I will not be using this secret garden key at all, apparently. Sure, observatory, we can play with you. 38? Okay. Gems, keys, sail, diamond. And then again. Fun times. Yeah, and I wanted the planetarium as well. I was hoping for the clock tower, because then I'd have keys right off the bat tomorrow, but no luck, no dice. That's fine. I get this. I get this. I get this. A brick! I also get this. And then I get the telescope for the last of the planetarium stuff, I believe. So I have Dojo, which gives us the trunk, Fenmora, which gives us the apple, Mamora, which gives us the ivory dye, Vila, which gives us the dirt pile, and now, last but certainly not least, Mora, our colorful world, which gives us a prism key. There are 5 planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have them all. So now I do not care about the telescope except for its use in the observatory. I believe this is the last thing that I can do here in the planetarium with it. But now the planetarium is not just a useless dead-end room. It has things. Nice and useful things. So, this is done. Working on this still. Need... Uh, 789. Okay. We've not done enough bedroom science. We've almost finished out the trove. I have one, apparently, one last item on the shelf to proc. I don't know how to do that. Numeric cores are for the last red letter. We have no idea if we can actually find. And we just need to open the box in the treasure trove in the outer room. Okay. The dead end room contest, I don't know if I'll ever manage to do. That seems fussy. I need a lot more ivory dice for that one. Okay. Cool. Kind of nice that all the stuff just is like when you walk into the room, you can see it all. That's nice. So that's the end of today. Break room is by the entrance hall. I do have ways to the antechamber. I just don't have it open. So I do have ways down as well, which will be fussy because I've bannered. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. You can only telescope twice. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me wasting stuff. I need to go through the parlor. I'm not going to open up lockers today because there's no need. Yep, office. I was remembering the way correctly. Hi, puppy. Yes, you're so cute. Anybody else? Anybody? No? Yes? No? Okay. So the break room is here. I might just go, I have steps, like it's not, no big deal to go faff about. Ooh, keys too. Forgot about that. Some people got paid, some people got paid and got keys. Interesting. Alright. No, I already ate the snackage. I could put the clock tower right there. That would be fine, but I'm gonna go with the rumpus room. Try to get down here a little further. The Great Elzara, whose claim to fame has been, I made a prediction and it didn't come true. Not too worried about how many, gems I have, so the fact this will set me to 2 is fine. The music will shift again to less somber piano music. This is where you were. I could have used you earlier. Compass. Silly compass. Well, I was hoping for, clock tower, but that's okay. Walk-in closet is fine. Not that we need anything, but here we are. Here's my shirt from the gift shop. Fun times. Alrighty. That's it for today. Bing. Okay, we'll go back down to the break room and try again. Fun times. Ah, it's good to take a break. Whew. That was fun. Kind of a weird conglomeration of a house today, but fun all the same. Alright, day 108. We got things done. We at least managed the workshop. I may have to do a run where I fill up as much of the lower ranks with rooms that I've already gotten, the blue memos with, so that I can more likely get one of the ones that I haven't gotten. It's gonna get wild. And I'm starting to want the brass compass, just so that I can more easily get rooms to connect to Antechamber when I'm up there. 'Tis interesting. I need all the ivory dice in the world, I think. Methinks. But who knows, we might get classrooms today. Hello, game? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well... we may be doing that day over again. This is not the first time that that has happened. This will be the second. We try again. Dogubomb, you have bugs. Just a few. The game froze. I do not know if day 108 actually happened. It did not. Okay then. Day 108 did not happen, which means that I don't have the workshop one. Okay. Here we go. I hope that someone was very polite about being at the door. Well, I got the sleeping mask again. This time I start with keys? Okay. Allowance. Thank you for hugging chat, Winterfairy. I appreciate that. It's very hot outside and inside for that matter. Yeah, well, you have no air conditioning, so that's half your problem there. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, well, I still didn't get the shrine, so I guess we'll just kind of repeat the day in a way. Metal detector and what? Oh, and wrench. Okay. It's fine. Temperature dropped here. It's around 20 C. Nice. That's much more pleasant, Mr. Scrake. I'm glad that you are comfortable. I have air conditioning, so I am also comfortable, but I don't want to go outside. It's too hot. Alright, instead of what I did last time, I'm gonna do something different. I do need spare terrace, so we will not put spare terrace down here. Hello, puppies. I don't have my beloved shovel, but I do have points. Yes, puppy, I am coming. Yes, you're such a cute. Yes, you are. Okay, there is a thing there. Commissary right off the bat. Yes, please. The beeps? No beep beeps. Ah, but shovel. Salt shaker, yes. Compass, actually, yes. Shovel, please, and thank you, beloved. And sledgy, bestie, let's go. Okay, now we're in the good graces of what we need. Time to go uppies. Security room, beautiful. Continue being commonplace, please. Alright, no beepies? No beepies, but I do have an orange. Nice. Salted orange. Yum yum. Have I missed anything? Not yet. As for the keycard system, since I have a keycard, I would like all the rooms. As many as possible. I would also like that if they go offline for whatever reason, you just unlock them so that we don't get people stuck in the house. Please and thank you. Let's log into the network. Remote over into the laboratory because it's much easier to do that. I've had up to about 33 to 34. I don't envy you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Trav. That sucks. This is only my second time where the game has locked up and I've missed a day. Okay. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, unseal an antechamber door. Why not? After about 4 of them, they're all unsealed. It's fine. Staff services. We must special order our shovel. It's not that I can't find shovel, but I just like shovel. You know, I wasn't around to see the first day that never happened, and I was AFK when this one happened too. Sorry. Yeah, just stop leaving your computer when I'm playing this game, please. 0C, chili, 0, chili. 0F, quite cold. Okay. 0K, death. Yeah. Well, okay. Celsius is for the freezing and melting points of certain things. Fahrenheit is for how humans experience temperature. 0 is it's cold as fuck and we don't want to be there, and around 100 is it's too hot. It's really too hot in like the upper 70s for most folks. Celsius equals distilled water at sea level. Yeah. So Celsius is for distilled water at sea level. Freeze and melt points, or evaporation points, I should say. Fahrenheit is really the human experience of comfortable temperature, and Kelvin is for other things entirely, which have to do with things that are on fire. Beyond that, tis what it is. I'll put the boiler room down here. That's fine. Boiler room can become commonplace. Thank you. Because of its exits. I've been trying to make the boiler room more commonplace for a long while, and I finally managed it. Cool. And now the doors are unlocked, and I had salted turnip, so it is a good redo of the day. Yes, excellent. Very good, very good. Yes, 0 Kelvin equals negative 273 Celsius. I think Fahrenheit takes humidity into account, while perhaps Celsius does not. It's really just different ways of measuring specific things, Winter Fairy. Celsius really is about distilled water at sea level, and how when it freezes and when it evaporates, that is literally what it is measuring. And the fact that quite a bit of the world has decided that that is how they want to measure temperature for the human experience has a lot to do with, I think, cooking practices. More often than not. Fahrenheit was developed for a different reason entirely. I do not recall offhand what the history of Fahrenheit is, but you're welcome to Google it if you'd like. And then Kelvin, again, is a way of measuring other things. I don't remember what Kelvin is meant for either. I paid attention in science class. It's just I've forgotten as much as I remember. At my age, you know. The pool I will take, because I do need to do the pump room. And I have Sledgy. Sledgy is always good. So we're just going to go down here and go kabonk kabonk. Apparently... Where? I mean, now you're doing these, but... Yeah, there's something else here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's not over there. There you are. I've had that happen before, and I was like, where is it? Whew. 0 Fahrenheit is the freezing point of a specific mixture of water, ice, and ammonium chloride, and then it was decided that human body temperature was 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and they calibrated to that. They've refined it since to 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Totally natural and intuitive measuring system. Kelvin is just the Celsius scale, but adjusted to start from absolute 0. There you go. Now everyone knows all the things. Oh, secret passage? Sure. But do I want a hallway or do I want a green room? I want a green room. I like green rooms. For someone who doesn't garden, I really like them. Who keeps leaving their change everywhere? Not Spare Terrace. I would love Spare Terrace, but no. We're gonna do aquarium. Aquarium can absolutely stay commonplace. Absolutely. And I get a key, and I unlock all the doors. Oh, it's a good day. 'Tis a good day. Workshop we would like further up. But, so we're gonna put hallway here. And antechamber door has been unsealed. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Okay. We don't know which one, just that one of them has. So. Hallway. I've seen workshop twice, so it may not re-roll. I want attic. Okay. Spare room, attic, drafting stool, sauna. Workshop again. If I can spell or type straight, which clearly not. And Chamber of Mirrors. Just... Okay. So I suppose if we were really going to be if we were really going to be correct in the way that we understand temperature of the world, we would be in kelvins anyway. And that would mean that our understanding of temperature would be somewhere in the hundreds. That's now I'm like, I don't have enough of so many things. Okay. Antechamber door is unsealed. Cool, 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 cool. No beep beep beeps anywhere. We're just gonna do some puzzle math. Kegmaster! Hello! It has been quite some time since I've seen you. How are you? Yo-ho, indeed. Thank you for the prime. What have you been up to? Kelvin wouldn't be terrible, but for day-to-day purposes, we'd be around 300 Kelvin. Yeah, exactly, Trav. Woo! I'm doing great. I cannot speak for the rest of chat, but for most people, it's too fucking hot because it's, you know, summer for the majority of us. How are you doing? I'm just chasing my PhD degree in AI and cybersecurity. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dude, you're doing the work. I hope that is going well for you. Okay, so this is halvesies of 12, so we're at a 6. Okay, we have halvesies of 6, which is 3. Added to 3 plus 3. It's 9. All right. WTF. Okay, so we have half of 3, which is 1.5. But now we're flipping it, so it's 5.1. Okay. 5.1. Minus 5 is 0.1 times 10? Is this what I'm understanding of this? Which just makes it 1. Dartboard, you've gotten weird. You've gotten so weird. You're weirding me out, man. Your puzzle math is getting wild. Okay. So now I can get into foundation. Cool, cool, cool. I don't necessarily want to do foundation stuff yet. And the reason for this is because I have too many blue rooms in the pool that I need out of the pool. So, we have many steps. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to try and fill in rooms that I've already gotten the blue memos for so that I do not have to worry about them rolling up when I'm trying to get blue memos for things. And we can pet puppies on the way down. So, you know. Did I grab this? I have not. I got the coin. Yes, I know, buddy. I know. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but you're cute. Oh, this one wants pets too. All the pets. All the pets. Oh, you're so cute. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. We got all the puppy love. The den we've gotten. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. This will also give us many resources, like gems and keys and stuff that we can then use to get the things we want. And we need treasure trove. This is great. This is perfect. This is fantastic. This is fabulous. And I have keys for it. And oh no, the beeps. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll clear it out. The beeps. Oh god, the beeps. We're so done with these fucking beeps, let me tell you. Like, when it's just a little bit, it's fine. But, like, I really wish we could, like, turn it off. In real life, you actually have to use the on switch for this thing. But for us, it's always on. Okay. No more beeps. I solved it. It's okay. Okay. Let's temporarily close this, open this, grab this. We are down here. This is another pink flame box. Okay. Grab the picture of the box. I mean, is it necessary? No. Am I doing it anyways? Very much yes. Open sesame. We just had this. Oh, because it's the same. This is day 44. Okay, never mind. Frick. I forgot. This day did not happen. I'm redoing this day. This is technically this box. I forgot. It's fine. My brain. Ay. We've done the drawing room. I would love the veranda, but I need to get blue rooms out. Right there. And it pays for itself. Yay. Okay, Going upsies. I no. I'm gonna draw both of those because I want to leave them in. Veranda. Because I like the veranda. I got nothing but an open door. That's fine. Well, you did need to do the trove again. You don't need to do the workshop memo. Tracking those is a player thing, not a game thing. It's fine. It's easier if I know that I've done it legit, if that makes sense. Alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I want the pump room to stay. So we'll do this. Today. Ah, car keys. Nice. Alright, what nonsense are you up to this time? The gems are in a box. Oh, we've seen this. We know where the gems are. The gems are here. We've already done this one. I was wrong on it. This time I was right on it. That's only because I knew the answer. We're not gonna worry about it. Breakfast nook. Anything extra besides this key? No. Yeah, the beeping stopped as soon as I picked up the key. We're good. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I do have a silver key. Silver key would not be a terrible idea here. Interesting mix. But no, we're gonna go with this one. Yep, that was it. Okay, cool. Unlocky all the doors. And get keys. Very nice. Let's just go uppies. Foyer. Oh, I don't have... Hold on. I have 2 green rooms. Bunk room it is. It's the first time I've ever been able to double my gems like that. I mean, granted, it wasn't that big a deal, but it's the first time I've done it. Hi! Hello! Yes, you're so cute. Sometimes there's coins over here, but there's not today. Okay. Okie dokie. Conference room? And fabulous. Nothing in conference room. And then I get the beep beep beeps, which means it's on the floor somewhere. Where? Where are ye? Oh, you're on the table. Almost the same color, so it blends in. How rude. I want to go uppies, actually. Let's go uppies. JP! Welcome in. I hope you were well. No dig spot? What the world? are you today, my friend? Observatory is just really bad. I will put mailroom here. Where? No? Where? Where? There. Okay. That was well hidden. And nothing but the usual notes on the desk. Okay. I will have mail tomorrow. Okay, so annoying, but it's fine. Observatory going up because of brass compass. Yeah, that's fine. I did not put anything coat check again. Cool. Just all this stuff again. Oh hey, JP, how was the D&D thing, or the Tales of the Valiant thing last night? How did that go? Do you know? Rotunda can go here, that's fine. Cool, that links me back up there. We're gonna go a bit in a circle. I didn't get anything on this table today, or the little coins here, or the little key that shows up here. Wow, wild. Sometimes there's things that show up here, but very rarely. Okay. I do not want pump room. I don't have to go in ballroom if I don't want to. So I'll just leave it there. Oh, I have telescope in here. Never mind. It. I have to find planetarium again. Okay. Well, observatory is up there. I can get back to that easier when I finally finish going around. It's fine. I know we're kind of walking around in circles. It's fine. But think of it this way. We can pet the puppies. You want attention now. Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now I just need to get middle guy that want attention, and I've petted them all. How cute is that? Get Rumpus Room out of the pool. Yes, yes. Is that it? Is that all the extras? Must be. Okay. On the other side of ballroom, it would be nice if I could rotate hallway, but no. Yeah, that's fine. I think I've unsealed all the antechamber doors at this point. We'll pull other parlor out. So this will be a parlor I don't know, but I have 3 keys now. Cleo, good afternoon. How are you? 1, 2, 3. Just in time for a box puzzle. So for those just coming in, we are advanced enough in the box puzzles that we often have 2 statements per box. So these are the rules of the game. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. So both statements will be true on the box. There will always be at least 1 box that displays only false statements. There will be 2 false statements on the box. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So if it says there are more prizes in more boxes, that is definitely false. The true box does not always have the prize. Is an unwritten rule, but it is still valid. So those are the rules of the game. And now we will get to the boxes and try to follow the logic and figure out which ones are false and which ones are true. I'm doing good, Cleo. How are you doing? Both statements on the blue box are true. The blue box contains gems. We shall see, black box. Every statement with the word blue is false. Is that so, white box? Which means that if white box is true, black box is entirely false. But let's see what blue has to say for itself. The second statement on the black box is false. The black box contains the gems. So, blue is accusing black of the blue box contains the gems as being false. I'm glad to hear that you are well, Cleo. I'm very glad to hear it. So, one of these boxes contains only true statements. One of these boxes contains only false statements. And one of these boxes can contain both true, both false, or one of each statements. If they don't have 2 statements on it, doesn't matter. Okay, so every statement with the word blue is false. The blue box does not have any statements with the word blue in it. Only the black box has statements with the word blue in it. If that is true, then both statements on the blue box are not true. And the blue box containing gems is also not true. If white is true, black is entirely false. The second statement on the black box is false. This would corroborate with white saying that everything on black is false. But it also means that it itself is false. It cannot be both true and false at the same time. The black box contains the gems. Black itself claims that the blue box contains the gems. So, if every statement with the word blue is false, then white is the false box. Which means that both statements on the blue box are true, and the blue box might contain gems. Or the second statement on the black box is false, and the black box contains the gems. I have 3 wind-up keys, which means I have 3 tries. If you guys say that the black box has the gems, you were correct. The blue box can be true while the white box would be false. This is the false, the entirely false box, because it itself cannot be true and false at the same time. But you can have 2 boxes be completely true. You can have 2 boxes be completely false. You can have 1 true box, 1 false box, and 1 true and false box. But it turned out that the gems were in the black box. So this was true. Blue was entirely true. And I can prove that because I have 3 keys. I've correctly done the puzzle, so I can show you that all other boxes were in fact empty. Ta-da! I have used all the keys in my inventory to show you that the gems were found here and all other boxes were empty. Ta-da! We did it. Yeah, they're crazy. Okay. I don't want the freezer. I don't want the freezer. I don't want the freezer. Fuck off, thank you very much. I'll take the foyer, though. Alright, the only reason I'm stepping inside is to see if anything beeps. Nothing beeps, so I'm leaving. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. No, I'm not going the wrong direction. Can I have a dead end room? No, but I can have the pantry. That would work. Ooh. Any other beeps? No. Cool. We want to go up to the cloister. Does it look like I'm going in circles? Yes. This is fine. We still have complete access to Foundation. Okay. I've gotten quite a few blue rooms out of the draw pool. We'll put the morning room here. I have the car keys, but it does not matter. No item here for once. There often is an item there, but not today, which is fine. I will put courtyard here. Bunk. Ah, such a satisfying kabong. Now all the rooms are unlocked. On a good day, you can just not bother solving it. It's true, it's true. But if you get it wrong with the first key, then you lower the difficulty of the rest of the boxes going forward, so... Which, I mean, sometimes may be the intention. It's fine if it is, just... Okay, I've done... technically all 3 of these, but let's do laboratory here. Laboratory can stay standard, honestly. No BB beeps. I already have an experiment going, so I don't need to do that. And then this. And we will put clock tower here. All of them are unsealed at this point. Let's see what useless thing I get at the top. Hope nobody has a fear of heights. Ah, this useless thing. Okay. We are not at all close to the sacred hour, so I'm not even gonna bother. On the grid map, it looks like there's a door going only one way from the courtyard. Yeah. Because this, the bunk room, only has the one exit, so this is blocked off. I'll show you. I have extra steps. See? This doorway is blocked off because the bunk room does not have a door in that direction. This is doors that connect. This is a door that hit a wall. So. Alright, need to go down to cloister, through, up to hallway or foundation, whichever. Probably to hallway, honestly. Yeah, that's how the game handles dead ends, is they just... wall it off. Alright, did telescope. Okay. So, I have pulled all of these blue rooms, including double parlor, out of the list. I don't have any ivory dice to do rerolls, which is annoying, but here we go. Cross your fingers, hope and pray. I have not done spare terrace. I have a way into the foundation. I could also do pump room, but this will allow me to get up and over as well. So spare terrace, it is your time. Now, spare terrace is a green room, except it wasn't always a green room. It was originally a blue room. So it should have a blue memo. But maybe it doesn't? Trav, I'm not seeing a memo anywhere. Is it because it is turned green? There's no dirt in these. What? How is this alive? I am looking in all the cracks. I'm looking underneath furniture. Ceiling fan does not have it either. Okay, look in the doorways. Might have to open this one to do the same. Arskin, or Arsin? Hello, welcome in. Please let me know how to say your name if I have mangled it horribly. And, if you know where the blue memo is in the spare green room, that would be great. Or spare terrace. That would be great. Oh no, ad. Did you get the memo about putting cover sheets on the TPS reports? I did, JP, thanks. I did. I will not be putting cover sheets on the TPS reports, though. That's unnecessary busy work. I do not see this memo anywhere. The frick. It has to be somewhere I can see to click on. And I do not see it. Thanks, Stifler's mom. If you can't find it, don't worry, it's not a big deal. It says there are 12 different potential spare room upgrades. When you transform the spare room, it's not blue anymore. Yeah, I was told that because it was formerly blue, it may still have one. But it doesn't look like it. It's fine if it doesn't. That's fine. The game is weird about transform plans. Sometimes they count, sometimes they don't. Well, it seems Spare Terrace does not, so that's perfectly fine. Or it's possible that it just doesn't when it's here, and it would over here somewhere. So. That dog food looks kind of tasty. Maybe it is. Okay. You're saying that I have workshop, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. I have it on a day that never happened, unfortunately. We can pull library out of the mix. Yay. So I have libraries as well. And I guess we'll use closed exhibit to get over there. I have stolen this ground before. I'm not going to worry about not stealing it today. Any beeps? Any items on the benches? No. Okay. And then I do have quest bedroom available, so... I have no reason to pick up the basement key, but I can pick it up, so I'm going to. None of you can stop me. What's your latest block? Barrage, where are you at? Okay, so I am in the mid-game. I have all the permanent additions. I've done all of the sanctum doors. I have castled the king. But we're currently on Banner of the King. I have opened up the extra experiments. I have almost all of the red letters. I don't know if the 8th one can be found still. I'm about at 102. I encountered 3 unbreakable blocks on my side, so taking a break. I currently am trying to Blessing of the Monk the treasure trove into the outer room for a second time because I have access to the key that opens that box, and I have not currently gotten RNGesus to play nice with me. So essentially I'm just waiting for for the shrine to roll back up again. If you didn't know that was a thing, now you know. Enjoy. But I am doing the Great Memo Hunt, aka get all of the treasure trove memos and also all of the rank 8 blue memos. Yeah, getting that key was not trivial. Yeah, it's not trivial at all. That's an RNGesus moment that I was afraid would take me longer than it did. So, I have opened up this map puzzle. I do know what's inside this, because of the Sanctum Doors stuff. Yeah. I have... Stop that. I also have opened up the entirety of the directory. I have all of the things. So, I know about every room in the game, including the rooms that don't show up in the directory, which are the downstairs rooms through the Foundation and other various doors, and the outer rooms. To give you an understanding of my notes, I have all of these notes, and they are all full of nested notes, because all I do is nested notes. Like, very nested. So I would highly recommend Notion as your note-taking program of choice, personally. But yeah, these are my personal objectives of things that I would like to do that I may or may not be able to get done. So, yeah. Wait, the key, the black key, you figured out the 8 o'clock? I have no idea how you did. Is this in one playthrough or multiple playthroughs? JP, this game deals in runs. So technically this is my only save file. That does not mean you can't have multiple save files to do multiple different types of game modes. There is, I have unlocked curse mode, I have unlocked dare mode and such, but I have not attempted them. Because they would require different save files, but this is my, but like every day is a new run of the thing, so. Is this a set of 8 clocks? If only I solved the 8 clocks of the clock tower. That's one clock is stubborn. Oh, I have the answer to that. I've done the sacred hour clock tower puzzle. Yes, I have done that one. Nope. Studio Editions, clock tower. The sacred hour of 1:30. The clocks puzzle. Yeah, I've done this. She'll recognize the clock, so a single clock, someone old. If you want the answer, I can give it to you. Which clue is a problem? I labeled them from left to right, so this clock with the blue over here is the clock number 1, and this clock at the end with the red is clock number 8. It's a tricky puzzle. It took us a hot second to do it, and you are kind of on a time limit because the door opens and then... The clock on the... Okay. The other clock. That one upset me as well. That one is down here. This one. Essentially, it's just very fussy. Did you do the castle puzzle? That is the answer. No. The answer you're looking for is in solving this puzzle right here. So if you are in the precipice, if you've been to the safe room, I will say if you've been to the safe house, there is not that note. Where is it? This picture. This picture should cause you to recognize a particular room. Obviously you have accessed the castling. You've castled. So you need to go to, where is it? The precipice. Chessboard. And there's that cracked wall. You have to use the power hammer to open up that cracked wall. And then you have to solve this puzzle. And then you'll have the answer for the tomb. I hope that helped. I'll just close that up so you can't steal it from me. I mean, you can. It's in my VODs. You can watch me go solve it yourself if you want over on YouTube, but you don't have to. But there. Now you've found where you can find the answer. Good luck with the castle puzzle, because that one pissed me off. I have many a rant in my old VODs. But yeah, the clues for that are all the fuck over the place, so... What was I doing? I was doing other things. I want to do... this? Showroom. Yes, please. Do you have the master key today? Please tell me you have the master key. You do. Oh, I love you. I don't have to worry about keys. I don't have to worry about emeralds. I can have a rewind if I need to, and I can shift things around. Beautiful. Okay. Conservatory? No. I do need the sauna. How many bedrooms do I have? 1, 2, 3. Servants' quarters would make 4. Or I could have the kitchen. Do the kitchen. Excuse me? Where? There, on the floor. Blending in. Ooh, chef salad would be good today. We'll eat all the bananas. Banana. How many green rooms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Not bad at all. Chef salad it is, for the cheapest price. Cool, now I have all the steps in the world. Alright, let's see if I can't get... I've done all of these. Okay, but classroom is going the correct direction. I just don't have all of Planetarium's stuff open, but I can do that kind of at any time. That's fine. Classroom will give me rerolls, though. I will live with rerolls. Got the XT from behind the cloister and the I from Blackbridge. Damn, that's all I got. This is gonna be painful. That's good, so I'll just say that there are several more, but you don't need all of them, just enough to cover the spaces. There are some overlaps. If you need help, feel free to ask, but otherwise, good luck. Yes, yes, yes. I know of all the locations of the clues. Trav can also give them to you. He's the one who helped me find them. Oh, let's do this. Cool, sauna. I can do sauna, and then I just have one more. Yes, 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 yes. Now I don't have to worry about sauna. Really? Okay. Oh, there it is. There are arrows pointing the way. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so I can pull sauna off this list. Beautiful. I don't know how I'm going to get Chamber of Mirrors because it's still in the rare category, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Am I going to have a good time trying to get it? Absolutely fucking not. Oh wow, it's been so long that I haven't even cleared out that useless stuff. I will just convert this back into a texty thing and then grab this. Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Costa Rica. Interesting. Probably why he has one here. Because he went to Costa Rica. Possibly for college. Possibly not. I don't know. I got'd it. We've learned. Okay. I need to go around to Foundation. One way or the other. And do the last one. Okay. We'll go uppies. That's fine. I got steps. It's all good. Or I could do it here. Either way, it does not matter. I want drafting studio, attic, or chamber of mirrors. Got none of them. Okay, then. We'll rewind. I've gotten planetariums, but I want to do the planetarium thing, so... I technically have already done this, but here we are. The planetarium is actually done this time. All right. This is what I needed. Ah, well. Okay, so I filled out everything. This is as good as it's gonna get. This went much better than what I have been doing, so I only need attic, drafting studio, chamber of mirrors, which I probably will never get. Pain in the ass. And then a classrooms run really is all I need. Not bad, not bad for a run. Good, 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 excellent. Okay, what do I want to do? To prepare for tomorrow, where is... Coat check is down here, which isn't necessarily an issue. And break room is right here. Do I want to put anything in coat check? I don't need the telescope anymore. If I throw gear wrench in coat check, then I don't have to worry about getting gear wrench in the tool shed as much. I mean, it still might show up there. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I would absolutely care. Like, master key is kind of nice in there. It's not the be-all end-all, because I get showroom often enough. But I could stick master key in there, just to have it handy. I've done car keys in the garage for that one. That's really it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother. I think I'm just gonna go to break room and call it a day. Closed exhibit. Okay. Wow. Steal you again another day. Back to break room. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's really all I have. I'm gonna get keys tomorrow. Planetarium's actually fully done. Treasure trove tomorrow. And then I just have a few rooms left of blue notes that aren't the most important unless I get classroom, and then I have to be like super on the ball. All right, let's see if I get the blessing of the monk tomorrow. That was day 108, Redux. Garden Shopping Center tomorrow, one of my favorites. And honestly, I get of tomorrow so much just because of all of my hallways. It is quite literally the best hallway upgrade ever, but now I only have 3 hallways tomorrow. It's fine. It's easily managed. We go again. Day 109. Day 109. I've been at this for a while. So as you can see, JP, this is the start of a new run. And at the beginning of the new run, I don't have any inventory. I only have so many of my currency items, and I don't have any but 3 rooms sorted out here. So the things that stay, stay. The things that reset, reset. I got mail. Sleeping mask and magnifying glass. What are you trying to tell me, Kimberly?
Do I just not get have I not been sleeping enough? Have I been missing clues? What's going on here, babe? It used to be that I couldn't not get a brass compass from her, and now she won't even send me one. What the frick? Bing! Make a wish, everyone. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Jeez, the frickin' wheeze. PP! Welcome in, Psycho Phoenix and friends! Grim the Tato, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, PP. Oh, you're so sweet and kind and wonderful. For those of you who are first-time viewers of my channel, my name is Mayrin Althea Tover. You are welcome to just call me May. It's easier to spell, it's easier to say, the whole 9 yards. Thank you for the follow, Grim. I really do appreciate it. But for anyone who doesn't yet know, me and Psycho Phoenix are very good friends. I call her PP because that's one of the names she goes by, and it's cute and I like it. And we oftentimes stream together or play together at the very least on Fridays, which is, I believe, tomorrow. So yes, we are here playing Blueprints. If you heard blueprint as in the architectural document, you'd also be correct. But the name is Blue as in the color and Prince as in the title, and it is a play on words. It is a puzzle game. There are many, many puzzles. I am deep, deep, deep in the mid-game. I'm going through the mid-game grind at the moment. Feel free to sit back, relax. I love a lurker as much as I love an active talker, so feel free to hang out, chill, enjoy, and make sure that you guys follow Psycho Phoenix if you don't, because she's amazing too. Let me give her a shout out. I sometimes don't do this because I forget. I don't have cool shout outs. I just have the bare bone basic command. So yes, if you're not following Psycho Phoenix, please do. She's amazing. She's wonderful. I adore her. I'm not sure if I will be able to play tomorrow. Boo is not right at all. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that Boo is not feeling well. If you cannot play, that's fine. I'm just gonna run around and do things. Naya is welcome to join me if she wants to, of course. As is Dragon, as is Fen, though I believe Fen has other things that she's been streaming lately, so we'll see what happens. But yes, welcome in, everyone. Okay, now that that is done, I have a decision to make. I have more steps than usual, so Hovel could be great, but, like, I don't care enough. Like, it's not hard for me to have gems, honestly. I don't struggle with that anymore. Root Cellar is always a fun time. Shelter does have an extra gem in it. There's no wrong answer here, honestly. Yes, of course. Please tell Boo that I hope they feel better tomorrow. Give them hugs from me, please. Pretty please. But yes, whatever Boo needs is whatever Boo needs. Like, you know, it's always an option to come play with me, PP, because we just are chilling after 4 days of Blueprints craziness. So you do you, okay? No guilt, no worries. All right. I haven't done Root Cellar in a while. I'm gonna do Root Cellar. None of you can stop me. Hi, Dragon. You can come play with me tomorrow, Dragon. You don't have to stream. You can just come play. I know you've played Ale and Tail Tavern before. Hi, Mom. This is our mom. This is her mom and her dad, our grandparents. This is our great uncle who we inherited this estate from. This is our other great uncle who we've not met. And then we have great grandparents on both sides. And we have more family members than that, but these are the people that are most directly related to us. Technically, we would be here. Simon P. Jones, Mary Epson married a Mr. Jones. I can't remember his first name offhand. I do know it. It's in my notes somewhere. And she had us. So we are technically playing a dude in this game. I don't have my beloved shovel yet, so I will have to come back. But let's see if we can't get shovel very quickly. They come from a long line of moms. They do. I can try, hun, not really wanting to touch the PC at the most since we're in another heat wave, so with our rooms being small and 2 PCs, it gets very hot, but I will let you know. Yeah. If you cannot because it's just physically too hot, Dragon, it's fine. The invitation is available. It is not, like, required. It's an invitation, honestly. Workshop would not do us any good because we do not have, well, maybe I'll take it just in case. Ooh, broken lever. Cool. Maybe instead of detector shovel, I will do something else. Let's do the Nook. Bacon and eggs. Yum, yum, yum. Security. Always useful. Always handy. No orange in here today. So sad. Would have taken a banana too. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're going to be playing it, so it really just depends on that. Gonna do my usuals. Oops, log in. It's all good. Dragon, I know that it is horrifically hot in the middle of the summer right now. Believe you me. I just had my birthday. That is my midpoint for the summer. What experiment are we having today? I can't... I suppose I will just do fireplaces. This is actually the one that I don't like. This column A is kind of shit. Because I can't promise I will even eat an apple this run. And so, unless you're getting apples galore, it's, yeah. Immediately is fine, but like I don't want to immediately do any of this. So for each room with a fireplace that I draft, and there's not that many of them, but I will get something. Maybe I will set my dice to 2 instead. That'll be fine. Alright, one last time into the network. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, my birthday was on the 4th, so... You know, I enjoy your company and I enjoy gaming with y'all. It's just had a lot going on. Things have been moving. So I apologize I'm not always around with just life being like, hey, you've got life going on. That's perfectly all right. I'm just happy to see you, my friend. There's no reason to apologize for living your life. Please continue living it. I appreciate that you are. All right. We've gotten all the chores out of the way. Let's continue onward. Commissary. That's what I was looking for. Fantastic. And we've got a dig spot there. And my beloved shovels here. The day is saved. We got compass, which I will be using. Sledgy. Alright. Let's go dig all the things. Diggy diggy whole time. Diggy diggy whole time. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. What if oh, I don't have battery. Never mind. Never mind. Welcome back for all of you who were stuck in an ad. I appreciate you watching the ad. It does help me. I just appreciate all of you being here, honestly. That is the biggest help of all. It's just having your company. I got the coins. I got the more coins. Not that I need them. I got the more coins. My goodness, who's been hiding all their pocket change down here? Oh, that's just pebbles. I've got more coins. Not even a key. Sag. Okay, well. It is what it is. I dug it all up. It's all good. And then we run back to the house. But the view is spectacular. Not the best view in the game, but it is a good one. Alright, we'll go this way this time. Spare terrace, I do love you. You had no notes, but you do have a dig spot today. Haha. And nothing else. Conservatory. Hello. You gonna give me rooms I haven't already adjusted yet? Probably not. I'm not even sure that all of the rooms can be accessed by the conservatory. Pretty sure there are a few you cannot adjust through this room. But I could be wrong, and I just have really bad RNGesus, which is definitely a thing. Yeah, so boiler room is commonplace, West Wing Hall is commonplace, foyer is also commonplace. These are all... I need Chamber of Mirrors to roll up in the conservatory so that I can set it to not so rare. Do I have that opportunity much? No. Okay, I'm back from ad hell, so you said something I missed. I said that you don't need to apologize for living your life. Please just continue to live it. That's all I said. Do that. The break room. I know. I know. I adore you. You are my dear, dear friend. Let's do some puzzle math. Oh boy. Okay, so we have 12 plus 18, which equals 30. And then we subtract 10. We subtract 3. And we subtract 8. And that gets us back to 9. Oh my god. Okay, ignore 12, ignore 14, ignore 10. Which they didn't even want me to do. So, I don't know what their problem is. We start with 21. We divide 21 by 3, but not by 14. Ignore 14. Okay, so we've divided it by 3, but then we square that number, which is 7, by the way, by itself, which we get 49. And then, because there's a diamond in there, we flip it, so now we are working with 94. Okay? So that clears out this ring. Then we move up to the next ring. The next ring, we ignore 12, but we do add 5, so plus 5. So now we're at 99. And then we go to the next ring, of which we divide by 11. Divide by 11 to make it 9. And then divide by 9 to make it 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Flip around the 1, and we end up with 1. So the answer here should be 1. It is indeed 1. That is one of the more complicated ones. Yeah, yep. They do that a lot, actually, JP. They do that a lot, where I've literally had them start at a number and end at the same number before. Like, they think they're so clever. They are very clever, I will say that. So yeah, that is one of the more complicated puzzles of the break room. Oh boy. And we had to ignore a lot of numbers there. That was wild. We'll do observatory. You're not bullying anyone. Automod, stop that. Cue the Looney Tunes sign. Was this trip really necessary? Indeed. Apologies for Automod. Automod does not always know its place. It thought you were bullying somebody by calling them a loony. It's not what you were doing at all. Alright. Cool. Nice. Love it. Awesome. These are all great things. Okay, onward. Treasure trove! We actually get a new one today. And I have keys. And we do not have the BB beeps, so I can pick up all this money and not drive us completely nuts. Which is great. Did you hear about the trouble Discord had banning people for uploading grid patterns? I did. I did. It was negatively affecting a lot of my friends who are in Terraria and Minecraft and doing grids for, like, Dwarf Fortress and stuff. They were very upsetty spaghetti about this. It has been since undone, I think. I heard that it, they've looked into it and have... I don't know if they've solved the bug, but they've been working on it and unbanned a whole bunch of people. So... yeah, apparently people were upset enough that they were like, Discord, fix this! And they were like, oh god, we didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. So. Yeah, apparently if you were using a grid, you were like, that you were getting banned for like bullying people or scamming people or something. I don't know the entirety of the details, but yeah, it's a little bit of an auto script going off script, essentially. Alright. Treasure trove. This time we have a blue box. See what we get. Child safety, yeah. Any grid pattern for child safety or some dumb thing. It registered grids as CSAM. Yep. The last train has left the station. Interesting. I think this is a reference to Station 8. Because there is no train down there that we can see. No travel for you. Maybe you could take the bus. There was a period of time where Fen Ares, which is the country, the fantasy country that this game takes place in, they destroyed their train stations for reasons. But yeah. So now we only have this one left. It is my theory that we will top out at 46, but I don't actually know. There could be more. Okay, close this because that's what I usually do. Hold on. No, I'm not going to use a silver key there. Absolutely not. The garage. No, I did not want the garage there. I will put the parlor there, though. I just want to go uppies. Oh yeah, I forgot this has a fireplace in it. And a lovely view now. No extras on the table, so let's see what the problem is today. The box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. Only one statement is true. This is the only box that tells me where the gems are. I'm gonna assume that they're here. Okay. So, the logic is only one statement is true, right? A box next to this box is true. Both of these could be false. A box next to this box contains gems. There's only one box next to it. So if this is the only true statement, it's still here. If both of these boxes are true, then this box is referencing this box, which means they're here. If this box is true and this box is false, it all breaks down because this could be the only true statement. So it must be false. Which means that whether white is true or false does not matter because a box next to this box contains the gems, and that's how you know where they are. That one was kind of easy. I don't have enough for the trophy room, so we will go kennel because it's a roots day. And then we will pet puppies, because we always pet the puppies. So what I'm hearing is it's the door conundrum. Yes, kind of. It is a play on the door conundrum. What's a veranda? It's like a porch, but it doesn't have any access to leave the porch on the outside. It's not... It has things in common with a balcony, but it is on the ground floor. That's what a veranda is. Hi, puppy. Yes. The time changed, I know, so now you want attention. And your friend over here still wants attention too. The hallway, but outside, open walls, yeah. It might roll up again. Ooh, no, it doesn't, but the foyer does. I'll take it. Amazing to see something actually move. Yep. There are 4 rooms with animals in the game. One of them is the bunk room. One of them is the kennel. One of them is the aquarium, because it has fish in it. And one of them is the... I'm missing one and I can't remember. Aquarium, kennel, bunk room. Technically the kitchen will eventually have one, but... Clove room? No. No, the dovecote. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Dovecote. With the messenger pigeons. Okay. Here we will put a hallway. And then we will ignore that way and go this way. I don't have anything in coat check. We'll do rotunda. Oh, I don't have the gems for rotunda. That's annoying. I guess we could put the utility closet down. My first playthrough of the Stanley Parable was a riot. I bet. It usually is. Gymnasium off, garage on. Not that I think we will get garage. Sure, turn it off. Doesn't matter if I have it off or on. I have the key. But now they're all unlocked anyway. Okay, we'll ignore that for the time being. Go back this way. Hi, puppies. Any excuse to pet the puppies? Yes, I know. They're so cute. So cute. Rude. Kitchen goes the wrong way. Quest bedroom it is, I guess. Wow. They really want me to have the garage. How funny. Funny, funny, funny. Conservatory. Spare. Okay, just seeing things. It's okay. I am crazy, yes. Ooh, the drawing room. Or the conference room. We'll do drawing room. Enjoy your film, Dragon. Have really delicious food. Take care of yourself, my friend. Try to stay cool. Turn those computers off for a little while, maybe. I just would not follow the narrator. That is a lot of people's first experience with Stanley Parable. I have not played Stanley Parable, but I have seen... Oh, I shouldn't have used a dice. Eee. Should not have used dice. But yes. It's a fun time. I guess if you've seen Stanley Parable, you don't have to play it. I actually have played it. I've seen more than I've played. So we're gonna put passageway here so that I have access to all the things. Swap feet with gems. No, thank you. Swap stars with money. Swap dice with keys. Do I want 298 stars, Trav? That would be a few too many. I kind of want to do it just to see what will happen. Like, it's not like I won't have a crap ton of money tomorrow. Oh, wow, I'd say yes. That's the entire reason why I put the laundry room here. I was like, I could do something funny. But yes, JP, I have actually played Stanley Parable. I have watched more than I have played, but I have noticed of the people that I have watched play Stanley Parable, they go one of two ways. They either immediately follow the narrator or they immediately refuse to follow the narrator, and both ways is interesting. Of course, I've seen many of the endings. I don't know if I've seen all of them, but oh boy, is that game deep. Oh wait, that's your allowance, not your money. It's true, it would be my entire allowance, which is 149. I would have a much lesser allowance, but allowance is something that I can get easily. Stars is a day-by-day thing that you can only really truly get like 3 a day, or yeah, 3 a day at most. So, but I would have over 100 stars at that point. Allowance is easy to get a lot of. I have like any day where I can in my experiments proc experiments on either tomorrow rooms or upgraded rooms, I can up my allowance. So I have a huge allowance. Not that 298 is not my allowance. 298 is how much money I currently have. My allowance is somewhere in like 140 something. Day 98 and I got 80. Do you have hold on. I'm just gonna do this really quick because it's gonna be hilarious. So yeah, I have 151 apparently. So, do you have the satellite dish open, unlocked? Because once you have the satellite dish unlocked and the Blackbridge Grotto, you can. It's just, the satellite dish is really what it does it. You can go to any computer that will allow you to connect to the laboratory, and then you can download extra experiments. One of which is upping your allowance per whatever you proc. So like, yeah, I can get my allowance up easily enough. The fact that I now have 151 stars is just kind of hilarious. I've never been over 50 before, so only having 39 allowance is not the end of the world for me. I can make money so easily in this game, what with Treasure Trove and Vault, and if I really want to push it, Tomb. So, money making is not a problem. I oftentimes have shovel and metal detector, and often enough even on top of that detector shovel, which I pick up money all the time. Like, money making in this game is just not difficult once you know how. Technically I have savings in the fountain as well, but I just that was really funny, so I did it. And like I said, nobody could stop me. I don't need to go to commissary. I bought it all out. Drafting studio I need for elsewhere. Maybe I put bedroom here. Yeah. Ooh. Yay. Happiness. Hey, Grandma. I will put conference room here because everything else does not allow me to go uppies, even though I have compass. So very strange. Nothing here. But the good view. Look at the good view. Hi. Isn't that the monk? Huh. You. Alright, I did get the veranda again, so I can show you what the veranda is like. It is essentially an outdoor hallway, aka a porch with no ability to leave it. Or a ground floor balcony. But yeah, it's an outdoor hallway, basically. Let's put dining room here. Tomorrow's observatory will be interesting. It will be. It will be very interesting to see what I get. I've never been higher than 50. Enjoy your lunch. Excellent, I will. Let's go this way. Would this be a good place for a silver key? Yeah, actually it would. See what I get. I have turned the gym light off, so I could use the gymnasium here, but I would much rather the cloister, because that gives me all directionals. I don't have the gems for the cloister, though, which is unfortunate. Could redraw, though. Nah, I'll just put the gym down. The gym does not affect you if you turn the lights off. That's why I do it. And then it has the fun noise. Give me the noise. Nah, the sneaker squeak. When I want it, it doesn't ever happen. She knows there are other constellations, but what it is, she has no idea. It will prove interesting. Yeah, it will. It will indeed prove interesting. Ooh. Don't want any of those. Can't afford throne room or vault. Parlor it is, I guess. Any extras? No. Now you can see the difference between a parlor that has windows on the outside wall and a parlor that does not. It's funny. This box and the white box are both false. So says you, Black. A true box contains the gems. But you might be false. You will open this box and find it empty. What if this is the true box? And this is a true box. And this is a false box. I don't know. I don't know where the gems are this time. I have no idea. I have 2 chances. 3 chances. I could just open all 3. I will get gems today. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this box and the white box are both false. If this is true, then a false box contains the gems, and I will open this box and find it empty is true. That if the black box is true, and the blue box is true, then the false box is white, and the gems could be in here. This is weird. I can justify it in more than one. I know. There is an actual correct logic read between the 3 of these, and I don't know what it is. If this box is false, right, then the gems are here. If this box is false, then this box also has to be false. But this box can then not be true either, because it says that both this box and the white box are both false. So that would make 3 false boxes. So it cannot be that blue is false. So blue is empty. Definitively, this has to be a true statement. This box and the white box are both false has to be a false statement. Because if blue is a true statement, has to be a true statement, this box cannot be a true statement. A true box contains the gems, which would make it black. No, it would make it white. This box has to be false. This box has to be true. If this is true, then the gems are in white. I am, Cleo, I am. You caused me to end up doing that. So, I hope that you enjoy. It has to be white. Let's find out if it's true. They are indeed in white. Because this box was also true. It is empty. And this box is also empty. I don't have the trading post, so there's no reason to hang on to the keys. Now they are not taking up space in my inventory. Not that you ever run out of inventory space in this game, but still. Alrighty then. Do I want to go back down to aquarium? I kind of do. I have steps. I don't care. I can go back down to aquarium. was the only way, you know? Hello. No, God, no. Okay, secret passage. I haven't done... Let's do green rooms. I love me the green rooms. The green rooms are great. Arson, are you still here? Getting to the backside of the secret passage is very useful. Just saying. And courtyard is precisely what I was hoping for. Yeah. Just, you should, put down the secret passage and then go in through the back. Just saying. I know what that seems like a silly thing to do because you can't actually open that door, but you will thank me later. Call it a directional clue. A directional hint. Alright, now we can have the BB beeps. Bing, bong, bing. And one more. Yeah, secret passage. The small, dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase that exemplifies that the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through books. You're welcome, Arson. Do take care. I hope you come again. It's possible to do that. The game does like to give you things to do on the other side of a wall. There's a few of them. Yep. Secret passage. Foundation. Certain other red rooms. Anyway. Let me go this way. Looks like we are putting hallway here. And then the pool, because I haven't had it yet. I do need it for the pump room. Check the ledges. Nope, don't see anything there. Kabonk, kabonk. More ivory dice, yay. Cool. And then it has become a dead-end room. It's not technically a dead-end room, but it has become a dead-end room. Alright, that is that. I need to go back through here. And then back through here. I have completely locked this one off. Sad. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just would have been useful, that's all. Oh no, I needed to go up through bedroom. Whoopsies. Wasting steps. Wasting steps. That's okay, bedroom is basically a net nothing. So, no spread has spreaded, so that's fine. Haven't been up to rank 8 yet, so there's nothing to eat. But we will fix that shortly. Not that I need the coupon book, but okay, here we are. Door is unlocked. Kennel is so great. The coins. pebbles and more gems. Awesome. I do not want lost and found. Fuck off. I'll put a hallway here. What do I get on the other side? Rotunda would be fine. At least one of my rotundas would be out of the thing. I'll just leave it in its configuration. What do I get? Things I've already gotten. Attic is a dead end. Drafting studio is a dead end. Chamber of Mirrors is not a dead end. Gotten all of these before. Pump room. Okay. Easy peasy. Kabuchi, welcome in. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Chamber of Mirrors may as well be a dead end, though. Only if you don't know how to handle it. It is otherwise fine. Oh, I see you over there. I see you. I think you. Okay, let's kabonk this then. Kabonk. Lockpicks. Okay, whatever. I didn't need them, but okay. There we go. We got... I didn't put pump room up here. That's so silly of me. But we got it. Where is it? Drafting studio, pump room. Wasn't even in my list. Silly me. This can be deleted. Pretty good. I've got an exciting weekend ahead. Oh, I'm so excited for you. What are you doing this weekend? Nobody took first and second, but congrats on third. The massive reservoir below Mount Holly receives a natural filtration from the continuous flow of fresh water from 2 neighboring underground springs before making its dramatic exit via a waterfall on the south-facing cliff. Okay, so reservoir does feed the waterfall. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I don't need to mess with any of this. This is where I have it, and this is where it will stay, and all these tanks are full, and you have no idea how long it took before I could power this pump to fill this freaking extra reservoir tank. Oh my freaking god. The reserve tank was a pain. Ugh, that took some grinding, let me tell you. I'm gonna put boudoir here. And I will put closed exhibit here. That's why there's an experiment to help you out. Yes. But in the end, what did it for me is the fact that I upgraded my aquarium to be a power source. That is what got me in the end. Because Boiler Room was not doing it for me. Couldn't get it to happen. Alright. So. Drafting studio, chamber of mirrors, attic, classrooms. I almost have them all. Attic, drafting studio, chamber of mirrors, classrooms. Cool. We're almost there. 2 friends and I will be driving to Berlin for a musical, shopping, and a bit of partying. Oh my gosh, Kabuchi, have so much fun this weekend. Good luck. I hope that the music is amazing, the shopping is awesome, and the partying is fun. Okay, this is not open and may never be. Where? Where is it? There it is. Okay. That is done. Onward. I do have a way up through hallway over here if I need it. So that's not a big deal. We can move Rotunda down to connect with Parlor if need be, but it's fine. Just hope for drafting studio. Nope. Drafting studio. Attic. I do need attic. We do have a way up. I have plenty of steps to get there. Take the sure thing now. You need it anyway. It's fine. Thank you, Cleo. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's delicious. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Okay, we've got a key. We've got a treasure chest, so I can be even richer today. To a room I haven't gotten to yet. That one's still empty. More keys. The coin purse. As if I needed more money. More keys. More gems. Okay. Now we have to get... First of all, pull this off the list. I only need a few more rooms. Go to attic and get this set up. This room is very busy, so it may take me a minute to find. Never mind. She was born 3 years after HSS. Okay, so our grandmother is 3 years younger than our great uncle. Which means that she was about the same age, maybe a year younger than her husband, Simon Sinclair, who was our great uncle's brother, younger brother. Oh, I'm sorry, SHS. SHS was born 3 years after HSS. I have to read the thing correctly. SHS. Simon H. Sinclair was born 3 years after. Okay, so Simon, our grandfather, is 3 years younger than our great uncle. That's what this says. Not not great. I was looking at Clara and I was not reading the note. Cool. There's a 3-year difference in the brothers. Herbert. And this is them with their father. That's Simon, that's Herbert, that's Thomas Sinclair, their father. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why it's relevant that they're 3 years apart, but it definitely is. Where the precipice elevator is currently raised is where they're standing in this picture. I know it from the stonework down here. That's the top of that thing. And also from this over here being one of the lit braziers. He's pointing out probably the landscape or possibly the waterfall in this picture. And then we have Simon's wife over there with the emerald bracelet and the moon pendant on. Okay, that was not hard to find in this busy freaking room. There is this other note over here that's easy to miss if you don't know you can sneak your way back here. Alrighty then. So now I just have to go around to hallway. Just kind of trek. It would be faster to just shortcut through foundation, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just realized, but why are they suddenly so many birth date? All of a sudden, almost none, and then blue notes, and now I can almost tell when everyone was born. I don't know. This is mid-game. We're both stuck in it. It could be relevant for endgame, I don't know. Does this button even work? It should. I don't know. It is not worth opening up room 46. I probably can't even get to it, so not gonna worry about it. It is interesting lore connotations, though. The lore of this game is deep. Super deep. But yeah, they were standing right over here. I mean, like, this was down. They're standing on top of it. Because the top of it has that symbology on it. Just FYI. I think they're just taking the opportunity to throw out random bits of trivia. Although it's not impossible, some of it may matter at some point. Indeed. Alright. To get up to hallway, I basically just need to go straight. No. That does not connect. Through a spare terrace, and then follow it all the way up. Okay. Hi, puppies. Yes, hi. Okay. So I want drafting studio and chamber of mirrors. I'm probably only reasonably able to get drafting studio. Done. Nice. The chamber of mirrors is probably a near impossibility for me just because of my luck. And then the classrooms requires a classroom run. So I've gotten almost every blue memo in the game. Crazy. All right. It's a good sound, that one. Ah, crap, I forgot what it was. 08. Da-na-na-na. One of the few safes that don't actually stay open for you, though I feel like it should. I have clearly gotten all of the floor plans because I can't even access this anymore. Aha, there it is. Always check the trash cans. The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 categories of 8 rooms. 46 plus 64. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. 110. They do indeed have a different memo. She's seen 6 out of 9? Yes, 6 out of 9. We could count them, but I'm not going to. It's a lot of rooms. But yes. Okay, so that is done. I have, oops. Yeah, grades 1 through 6 I have. So 7, 8, 9 is the only ones I need left. This is day 4 of the Great Memo Grind. So, I was, casually ignoring it for a little while, but here we are. I've gotten the majority of them. The only way to get to this spot would be to have a corner piece here. Hello, library. Yeah, so if you want to see my stats, total time in the game so far, total days. Longest day was almost 5 hours. Average day is about an hour and a half. Which means that it used to be up to like 3.5 hours before at the very beginning. I got the inheritance at this many hours in. This is how many steps I've taken, how many keys I've turned, how many gems I've used, the gold that I have spent, my current allowance, which has gone down, my total stars, which has gone up. I have drafted this many rooms in total, which is the addition of all of these rooms put together. You can tell I really like hallways. I just really love them. I have a record of 69 billboard rooms found and 69 dartboards solved correctly. Parlor, I have been in 89 times, but I have only solved it correctly the very first time 79 times. So my parlor record, I'm so sad because I'm not 89 out of 89. I have done all 4 gallery art names. That was a pain. Upgrade discs, I've used 16, so I have 16 upgraded rooms. I've gotten 7 letters and all 8 sanctum keys. As for the other things that are tracked, I gotta go all the way around to the scrapbook. The very first item I ever checked was vault key number 304. I have checked the key of Ares, the master key, and the power hammer the most recently. My favorite floor plan is the conservatory. I never pass it up. I have drafted hallways the most because I add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool all the time. The den and the spare terrace. I generally don't not draft them. Passageway I've paid for the most, next to commissary, and the cloister of Arindia is currently my top 3. And the most time I've spent in anything is classrooms, library, and security. I spend a lot of time in all of those places. Here are all the contraptions one can make, and I have made them all. My largest purchase is blue tents. It costs 400 gold, just FYI. And here are all the stamps that I have absolutely found on the estate. And once they are inspected, they are added here. So I have inspected all of them. They all say really cool things. I don't know if anything goes in this space, but whoops. I do have the fun things here. I tend to avoid the freezer, the indoor nursery, and the hovel. Honestly, I feel like hovel should be higher up on that list, but as I've only drafted it twice, but I did draft it fairly recently, I do tend to avoid them. My highest grade is grade 9, the highest exam. I got an A- the last time I did it. I have done it twice. I have done the final exam twice, and on the second time I got an A-. I messed up in math and algebra and geography from misclicking primarily. I got 3 things wrong, I think. Or 4. 3 or 4 things wrong. Not entirely certain. So there. Arson, that is all the stats that the game tracks that apparently matter. Yes, the A- did give me a trophy. I have 9 trophies, I think. We could go look. Oh yeah, I'm good with languages. Speaking of the trophy room, I would show you the trophy room if I could, but I cannot. Oh, why? Why? I needed dice. Well, I cannot put a thing. I mean, I only need Chamber of Mirrors right here anyway, so this is dumb. We know about the sleep study for the servants' quarters, so we'll just go to the bunk room, I guess. Sometimes there's coins over here, but not today. Hi, buddy. Hi. I can't pet you, but you're so cute. He drinks his water. He goes on the wheel. He's got a bunk bed, but he doesn't have a friend, which is very sad. I still would rather have had a sister. Oh, Simon, you get married someday and then you're happy. It's fine. Yep, there he is on his wheel. Oh, we just missed it. Gotta go get a drink after being on the wheel. So cute. Yeah. So, the boys had a really great childhood. That's what I'm gonna say. And they have an awesome room. I would have loved this room growing up. Are you kidding me? I would have had the top bunk. In fact, I did have bunk beds. They didn't function this way, but it was bunk bed one way, bunk bed the other way. It just wasn't this particular specific setup, but this would have been a cool setup. Anywhoosie, what's it? That's as far as I can get in today's run, which I did get 3 out of the, like, 6 rooms that I needed, so that's not bad. I have no way into the antechamber. This side was never opened, and I have no access to doing any of the openings. It's fine. I don't need it. I also cannot get this treasure because it's in a spot that I can't get to. So, not that I need the money. Dear gods, no. We need to essentially get back to the break room. Where is my break room? Did I even put it down? Yes, I did. It's down here. Okay, I can access it just by going down until I find it. Anything else that I want to do? I don't have anything in coat check nor coat check down. I cleared out the root cellar already. I don't have anything I need in there. I could go back to dining room and eat something, but I don't really need the steps. That's really about it. Okay. I've translated most of the ladies' notes. While it's a hamster, they often don't manage well with others. It's fair. So when it comes to the ladies' notes, she's in the outer room's tomb. That's where I have it. Here is her note. I have translated majority of it. I still have missing words. So I don't know what Iris and Jorah mean, but I have guessed that they mean daughter and mother. I don't know what Joro means. That one is still in the wind. I have learned what Ein means and odd. But you can do quite a bit of it. So Iris could also mean love. I have speculated daughter. I have speculated a relationship. I do not know if it's true or correct. But you are my day, you are my night, you are my world. Towards you I will gift my house toward the south, in the south, at the start of the new day. My future. When I'm not here, basically. In my future, when you aren't here, first I will bid you heed my word. You will, I don't know. House Sinclair won't, House Epson won't. Forget your dreams north. Your name is J. Airy. Your future's towards the south, away from Fen Aries. Your dreams something away, so it will take you away from your dream or something like that. Towards Irja, towards the south, towards the start of a future. Goodbye, my daughter, my love, your mother, your something. So essentially it implies that Clara told Mary to go to the south, to walk away from whatever she was planning. Yes, I believe that our mother, the reason why she has given herself so many different names is the fact that she has a Fen Aries name because she was born in Fen Aries, and also an Irigen name because her mother's from Irija. So she also named her daughter in the way of her own culture. So it's more of a family name than a first name, but yes, it does seem so. She has many names, our mother. I don't know how many of the vault keys you've opened, but let me tell you, she goes by a lot of names, and only one of them is her nom de plume for her books. So, yeah, she has a lot of names. Our mother. Where am I going? Break room. Right. Are you the one who wants pets now? Okay. I think I've petted all the puppies today. Mom gets around. No, Mom just likes to pretend to be other people, really. I'm not joking. She has so many aliases. Holy crap. Our mother. She was up to nonsense. Her official name, her author name, and 3 passports that we've seen so far. Plus her Irijan name that was probably a pet name between her and her mother. Like, the woman just wanted to be a spy when she grew up. Or an actor. One of the two. And did neither. Or both. We're not entirely certain. The implications are that she has been up to some shenanigans. Alright, let's call it a day here and see if we can't get what I think is the last treasure trove. If we can get the blessing of the monk today, tomorrow, that will be so good. No, but like, I know, Arson, it's crazy. I have had to find words in so many places you don't even know. Like, studio editions, classrooms, grade 8. I've been keeping a list of words that I've learned. So, this is just random words that I've learned from various places. Rotunda you get in the directory. If rot is clockwise, tor is counterclockwise. You get the directionals off the final exam. Say is on the map in the geography classroom, as is e.g. Edge, which I think is inner, which means that its opposite is outer. Jor is in a new clue. Fen is kind of obvious because of the Fen Ares having a red flag. And Ein is a blue memo note. I don't remember where, but it's a blue memo note. So, yeah. I've been keeping track of all the words that I've learned on top of what's here. And then we figured out from context clues that prefixes and suffixes can also have prefixes and suffixes of a single letter that change the meaning. So, like, ELD instead of me is mine. LED or DEL, one of those is like yours. So Ol and Lu being you and yours become it's all that. So prefixes and suffixes also have prefixes and suffixes. It's really ridiculous, this everything. Yeah, I put in a lot of work in my language class. I actually played a whole game about trying to figure out a language. Actually, 3 or 4 separate languages. Which is in my miscellaneous streams section that I really enjoyed. I like language. Oh yeah, a lot of lore is incredibly important, even if it has no direct gameplay ramifications. That's why the secret hunting community is still as thriving. Yep. All right. Let's do another run and hope and pray that I get the freaking blessing of the monk and that RNGesus is with me. Please, RNGesus, please, because otherwise I have to wait till next week. Day 110. Ay, ay, ay. So, I now only have 39 allowance. I didn't get the mailroom, so I don't have mail. A piddly allowance, but that's still fine. It'll still afford me the things I want. Gotta make a wish and put things in savings. Well, this plus another hidden document explains a lot of this game. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go on here. Hello, birdies. Bye-bye, birdies. Shrine? No. Schoolhouse, though. Guess it's a schoolhouse run. Sometimes there's like an apple on a desk. Today is not that day. Alright. Class is in session. Oh yeah, and it's going to help me get the rooms that I want. Oh boy. I could technically shortcut to foundation, but I want to get... I need to get the lower classrooms out of the way, so... Kennel? Not that kennel will do me that much good. You want pets? Okay. Hi. I get an apple here. Nice. Love that for me. Don't have my shovel. Are the first of many classrooms. At the very least, the classrooms give you apples. Love it. The next of many classrooms. So that's 2. Gotta keep track of how many classrooms I've got, because 7, 8, 9 I need at the top. I do not need the pool. I do need treasure trove. I do not have any keys. Why are you going down, classroom? Why? Fine. Bedroom is going up. Bedroom will give me a diamond. Or gem, sorry. It's not a diamond, it's a gem. Classroom. Okay. So this is grade 3. Awesome. This is grade 4. These geography maps are so full of lore. Oh my god. So full of lore. The loriest of lore. But yeah, see, this is C here. Get those. Kind of have to figure out the context to them. The Great Tress. Tress is probably an Airgen word too. Haven't figured it out. There's definitely a lot here. This one was interesting. Not entirely certain what it's for. Clockwise, counterclockwise. The lore of the South Key is very interesting. The only people who came back from it were ones that never stepped foot on it. This room is so good, and the maps are so good, and like... so good. But like, up here where you've got all of these people dressed this way and then all of these people dressed this way as like two different cultures meeting each other for the first time. Yeah, there's a lot of good lore in those maps. I love it. The library could help, but I have 4. I need 2 more classrooms out of the way. Here's 5. Or is this 6? Yeah, this is 4. This is 5. And then the next one is 6. And then after that, I don't want any more classrooms. I want a lot of other things. Seriously? Oh, I can't even afford it anyway, even if I wanted to. No wonder it was trying to not give me classrooms. Fine. I do not have anything to use it with, but that's okay. So yeah, the true box does not always contain the prize. That is where we learned this unwritten rule. And it's locked, because I have no keys. Okay. Time to retrace our steps and do other things. Time to fill in other blue rooms. Hi, puppies. I know, you're so cute. Could you give me the den? No. Why would you do that? You can take the gift shop, I guess. I wish Classroom 5 had been a bit more expansive. As a non-native English speaker, it would have been the perfect opportunity to link some words to the picture. That's fair. That is entirely fair. I agree. But they did not build this game for English speakers. I will say that. Now I have a key. Yes, for non-English speakers. That's what I meant. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 6, but then I can't really go anywhere else. So the den has to go here, and I couldn't afford it anyways because I didn't have the gem. Here is 6. History class could have been way more expansive too. There's so much lore in this game. I really wish that we had more than just some slide pictures and the, test that they were on. Anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, some of it simply can't translate well. It'd have to be reworked significantly, which is a real shame. Imagine playing this game while not speaking a word of English. What a trip it must be. It would be a pain. That is for sure. Oh, right. I don't have enough for anything. I don't have any other green rooms except patio, and I do not have conference room out, so let's go to the break room and do puzzle math. I always check to see if there's anything hiding back here. Generally, there isn't. Every once in a while, there's something here. I've never once seen anything show up on this table, though I feel like it equally could. Oh my god, lots of addition. Hello, Broccoli! I do think a translation of this game a la Disco Elysium would be an incredible way of learning English. Ooh, that would be interesting, Kabuchi. As an English speaker, I would find that to be very interesting as well. Okay. So, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 6 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 again is 14. Oh god. Okay. So, this is gonna be flippy floppy. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 15 is 20, becomes 2. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 10 is 18, plus 2 is 20. Flip it to 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 4 is 8. No, 7. Sorry, 7. Plus 3 is 10. Flip it to 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 3 is 5. Plus 15 is 20. Nope, I was wrong. I did it wrong. Broccoli, help. I messed up somewhere. Yeah. So 2, 8, 11, 14. That part I get. Okay. You don't square or diamond until you get there. Forget to diamond at the very end. Did I forget to switch it? I might have. I thought I hadn't. Okay, let's try this again. So, first things first, we have 1 plus 4 plus 15. That does equal 20. At the end of that section, I'm going to flip it. It should be 2. Or, yeah, I make it 2. Okay, so we're both on the same page. So now we start at 2, we add 6, we add 10, and we add 2. Which equals 20, and then we flip it to 2. I just want to double check my math, okay? Because they like to be tricky about it. So we flip it to 2 again. So we start with 2 for the next section. Add 1. Add 4. Add 3. We get 10. Flip it to 1. Add 1. Add 15. Add 3. Get 20. I clicked 20 and I should have clicked 2. Here we go. Yep, my math was all correct. The second time I did it with a calculator. Disco Elysium is another great game with a lot of words and wordplay, though a lot more political in nature. The translations often made it so you could hover over pretty much every words and it'd give you an explanation in your native language and stuff like that. Kabuchi, I have a playthrough of Disco Elysium on my YouTube. So !YouTube if you want to jump over there, grab that subscription, and check out that playlist. I have actually played that game. But I do know that it is Disco Elysium is also, yeah, the translations of it have been freaking amazing. Why is this always the case where it's the wrong configuration? Like, it's not like I can't get up to foundation, but like, what the frick? Well, if it's gonna dead end me anyways, I need gems. Parlor it is. Stupid. I think I've played in both English and Russian and don't remember that. All right, here we go again. The blue box has 2 false statements. The box with 2 true statements has the gems. The white box has a true statement. The black box has a true statement. The black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. Oh boy. This is gonna be hard. They might have patched them in since then, Broccoli. I would not know. It's possible. Blue cannot have 2 false. So both white and black have a true statement. One of... Because all 3 have a false. No, that's not how the rules work. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, which means of all those boxes, one of those boxes has a true. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, which means one of those boxes has to have a false. We cannot have 3 boxes with true and false statements. So one of those boxes is true. One of those boxes is false. One of those boxes can be any combination of the 3 states. Either true, false, or true and false. In whichever order. So, with that being the case, if blue is a true and a false, whichever one may be true, whichever one may be false, that makes things complicated. But one of these boxes is a true. If black is true, the blue box has 2 false statements, and the box with 2 true statements has the gems, then the gems are in black. If this is false, then the black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. I mean, it could be that both of these boxes are false, and the only true box is here. Now, if white is true, then one of the statements on black is false. And the gems are not in a box with 2 false statements. So, if white is true, it could be that the blue box has 2 false statements is true, and the box with 2 true statements has the gems is false, which means white does not have the gems. So if this is true, true, and this is false, true, and this is false, false,